Hello, guys. So, how are you today? How was
Hi,
your day? Your classes? How was your day, guys? Hi,
it
hi,
was
Yolanda.
good. It was good.
Excellent. Mm,
Hi, teacher. It was a little bit busy. And yours?
um, busy? Yeah, me too. Because I do a lot of things today. So yeah, thank you. Okay, guys. So for today we start the class with a little feedback about the last quiz, the quiz that you did the last class. Did you remember the quiz?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Um, oh my God, Jesus is coming. Shh, gato. Okay, so
Kitty.
yes, I have a meet. Okay, guys. So what was your score about the last quiz? Who wants to start? Saying your score.
My score was 8 of 10.
8 of 10. Just two
Um,
mistakes, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. You got it. So Neri, you want to participate?
yeah, I get 10 out of 10.
Oh my God. You're so smart. You didn't got any mistake. Excellent. Excellent. What about the other ones?
I have 8 of 10.
Asaranza. Excellent. Excellent, guys. So thank you for sharing your scores. Another one that wants to share your score, or I continue with the class. Okay, I will continue with the class. So let me share the screen to start the new topic of today. Here we have. Okay, for today we have two items. Okay, and as you can see, there are only two. But well, every class is like a two items or two phrasal verbs. Okay, I do this activity for increase your vocabulary. Okay, if you have like a variety when you talk with someone, or when you practice your you're speaking with native people, or with your friends. Okay, so okay, let's start. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
excellent. For today, we have ball up y pitch up. The first idiom meaning is confuse or make things complicated. Here we have one example using this phrasal. No, it's a phrasal. It's an idiom. And the example says, the new project has balled me up. I have no idea what to do. Ball up is like confundir o hacer las cosas complicadas que no lo entiendas. So now the second idiom is bitch up, and this means to spoil or ruin something. Spoilear, like in Spanish we said, or arruinar algo. And then we have the example. The example says, I pitched up the interview. Arruiné la entrevista. Okay. Do you have any doubt or something that I will clarify for you, or everything is okay?
It's okay.
Okay,
It
guys.
is okay.
So just one question. In which case you will use this type of idioms? Did you use it for your everything, for your everyday life?
Yeah.
Or just with friends.
Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. The items is more like using with your friends or when you are talking with someone, but not really in like an essay or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So now the topic of today is relative clauses. Did you hear about this before?
Never.
Never? Oh my God. So what about the other ones? Did you really see these relative clauses in your English class?
Maybe,
No.
I think.
Okay. Okay, so it will be like something new for you, but it's not complicated, I guess. So let's start. Now, to begin this, we need to know the definition about relative clauses, okay? So a relative clause is a phrase that adds information to a sentence. All relative clauses describe a noun and they begin with one of these relative pronouns or relative adverbs. So to summarize, relative clauses add information to a sentence, okay? So
Okay.
like I said before, like we read before, they began with relative pronouns and relative adverbs. And here we have the relative pronouns that are who, whom, whose, that, and which. And here we have like a little explanation about how to use it. I need that you take a screenshot of this because it's really important. So please take a screenshot. Let me know when you are already taking the screenshot.
I already take it.
Okay, thank you. So
Me too.
okay, thank you. So now, as you can see, for the first one that is who, we use it to describe people or subjects. And here we have one example about the use of the first relative pronoun and says, the woman who works in the bank is my neighbor. So then we have whom. We use this to describe people again or objects. My cousin, one of whom is a doctor, lives in England. And the next one is whose. That describes possession. And the example says, the man whose cars was stolen when went to the police station. The other says, is that. We use that to describe things or defining relative clauses. Relative, sorry. I'm selling the computer that I bought in US. And the last one is which. And says, we use which to describe things, non-definition relative clauses. And the example is, I'm selling this computer which has a 2050 gigabytes hard drive for $500. So for the moment, is everything clear, or do you have any doubt or something that is not clear? I really need to know if you are understand this, because yeah, it's a little bit complicated, but everything is clear.
I think for me it's okay.
Okay, thank you. So we continue. Okay, here we have the relative adverbs, and those are when, where, and why. We use when to describe times. We use where to describe a place, and why to describe or give a reason. For when, we have the example that is, my favorite season is fall, when all the leaves change colors. For where is, I visited my neighborhood where I grew up. And for the last one is, do you know the reason why the stores are closed today? So again, take a screenshot of this because it's important. Please let me know when you are already taking the screenshot.
That's right.
Okay, thank you. So now here we have relative clauses, a better sentence in English. Here is an example of some English sentence without relative clauses. Here we have three. The first says, yesterday I met a man. He works in the circus. The second one says, I bought a cell phone. It has internet access. And the last one says, there's the restaurant I ate at that restaurant last night. All in these sentences are correct, but when we are using relative clauses, we add like a more information to the sentence. Something that I noticed when someone of United States or maybe British people is that if you answer something or they explain it to you something, they add like a more information that you ask. But here in Mexico, when someone asks you something, we do like a short answer. Por ejemplo, si me preguntaran a mí, like, oye, ¿cómo estás? Yo les voy a decir, bien. This is something usual in here in Mexico, but in United States or maybe in London, if someone asks you, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hoy bien, ¿tú cómo estás? Y que este, que el otro. So they add more information. Okay, so this is like something related to relative clauses. Now, these sentences are correct, but they are very short and simple, like I said. You can use relative clauses to make your sentence in English more fluent and natural. So the first example says, yesterday I met a man who works in the circus. Mhm. I bought a cell phone that has internet access. Mhm. There's the restaurant where I ate last night. Mhm. If you can see, there are different for the last sentence that I show you. These ones. Mhm. Well, if you talk with relative clauses with a native people, it's more natural. And they probably know that you are a foreign people. Mhm. So you use relative clauses to be more fluent and natural. So for the moment, everything is okay, or you have any doubt or something that I need to clarify to you?
It's okay.
Okay, so now, here we have defining and not defining relative clauses. So for not defining relative clauses, we add extra information to the sentence. Mhm. And for defending relative clauses, we add essential information to the sentence. Mhm. So one of you want to help me to read this paragraph that we have in the slide, please?
Can I?
Yes, please.
The one that starts with you can see?
Yes.
You can see if a relative clause is defining or non-defining by removing it from the sentence. If you remove a non-defining relative clause, the sentence still has the same meaning. If you remove a defining relative clause, the sentence has a different meaning or is incomplete.
Excellent. Thank you. So like we say, um, for non-defining relative clauses, the sentence is still has the same meaning without or with the with the with the part that we out. Mhm. But with defining relative clauses, if we check out this part, so change the meaning or is incomplete. Okay, so this is something important. Now here we have some examples about a sentence without not defining the relative clauses. Now, the first example says, my brother who lives in Canada is an engineer. If you remove who lives in California, the sentence is still has the same meaning. Mhm. So, like in the second like in the next line says, my brother is an engineer. Mhm. The relative clauses who lives in California is extra information, but no is changing the meaning. Mhm. And is not incomplete. This is a characteristic for not defining relative clauses. Mhm. And at the bottom of the slide says, always use a comma before and after and non-defining relative clauses. Here we have, if you can see here we have the comma. Mhm. So now, wait. Here we have some examples of sentences with a defining relative clauses and says, that student, that's the student who failed the English class 3 times. If you remove who failed English class 3 times, the sentence is incomplete. Mhm. That's the student. This sentence is not giving me the information that I need. Okay. So it's incomplete. I'm not clear. I don't the other person that is with me probably don't understand what I am saying. So that's the student. That is student what? Mhm. Now, this says, therefore, the relative clause who fail English class 3 times is essential information because it defines which students, especially we are talking about. Mhm. So for defining relative clauses, we can take out the essential information because probably the other person don't understand to us. Mhm. So everything is clear at the moment, or do you have any doubt or something?
I think it's clear.
Okay,
All clear.
excellent. So now, no, before to do the activity, I recommend to you to take a screenshot to the examples that we saw. Please take a screenshot. Did you also did you already take the screenshot?
Yes.
Okay. So for this one, the same, please take a screenshot because it's essential. It's essential, and some probably this help you to answer the next activity. So, are you ready?
That's right.
Okay. Here we have the activity for today, and the activity is correct the sentence, but write okay when there are no mistake in the sentence. Okay. So there are 1, 2, 3. There are 6 sentences. I think that for this activity, 10 minutes is okay, guys. So go ahead, do it. Do the activity, please, and let's back in 10 minutes. Go ahead, please. So guys, the time of the session, it will finish like in 2 minutes. So we stop here and join again, please. Did you already finish or you need more time?
More time, please.
Okay, so we finish this and join back. I will give you like 5 minutes more, okay?
Okay.
Okay, okay,
Thank
okay.
you.